It is dark, still night. Paul and all the others in a drifting ship on a rough sea are waiting for daylight. Will they ever be saved? They are already in a violent storm for 2 weeks. Just before dawn, Paul urges everyone to eat. He says, "For the last 14 days you have been waiting without eating any food. Now I urge you to take some food. You need it to survive. Not one of you will lose a single hair from his head." Do you see that Paul trusts the promise of the Lord completely? The Lord promised to rescue them all, so he will. Is it not nice that also Jesus has said already that all the hairs of our head are numbered? It shows his care and love for us as well. Then Paul takes some bread. He gives thanks to God in front of them all. Then he breaks the bread and begins to eat. All 276 on board are encouraged and eat some food themselves. When they have eaten as much as they want, they lighten the ship by throwing the grain into the sea. It becomes daylight. The people see a bay with a sandy beach. They don't recognize the land. They decide to run the ship aground, if they can. So they cut off the anchors and leave them in the sea. At the same time, they untie the ropes that held the rudders. Then they hoist the foresail to the wind and make for the beach. But striking a place where 2 seas meet, they run the ship aground on a sandbar. The bow sticks fast and remains immovable. There they are, still in the ship. They can't go anywhere. And look what happens. The stern is repeatedly smashed by the force of the waves and begins to break apart. The ship is not a safe place at all. The soldiers say to each other, "We need to kill the prisoners. Otherwise they can jump in the water and swim away. We need to make sure no one escapes." But the centurion wants to spare Paul's life and keeps the soldiers from carrying out their plan. Do you see? Again, God protects Paul. The centurion orders all who can swim jump overboard first and get to land. The rest needs to hold onto planks or other pieces of the broken ship. Just as the angel of God has said, everyone makes it safely to the shore. Do you see? You can always trust God's words. There they are. All 276 people are on the beach, all alive. Do they realize who God wants to be for them? Do they ask Paul questions to get to know more about God and about his son Jesus? Or do they just think about the many scary experiences they have gone through? We don't read it in the Bible. They must be tired. They are wet. It is cold. It starts raining. Where are they? What will happen here with them all? What will happen with Paul? You will hear it next time.